7 a.m. They say a woman has sex to show a man how she loves, and a man shows love to get a woman to have sex. As we slipped on the gloves, should have known better, all these false gems. Did you get what you wanted? Talks about futures and red trains to tagging yourself out of my August, hoping to be left off the hook just because you're honest? Calling us Red Bull and Rain. Did you get what you wanted? When you wrote manifestos about nest eggs, your height on your lips, was it worth it being in my hips? Tuesday mornings with words before the storm of your past. Then you called me and made me feel like I had trespassed. Did you get what you wanted? Forest lawn between the dead, reflecting light on relationships. We turned a page on the top of Mulholland. You kept saying I was the needle clovered and crimsoned. Will you still love me tomorrow played, and we wrote, and we kissed. Did you get what you wanted? We became a we just long enough for you to test out your semen. You said it wasn't in you to deny the right human connection, but after a couple of fun nights in bed, tangled in your sheets, didn't seem too hard to ask me to leave. Did you get what you wanted when you felt rich, when you said yes and then regressed, and this inevitable you ditched? Did you get what you wanted when you replaced what would it be like to touch her with? I don't even remember life without it. I don't want you to ever feel insecure about where my feelings are coming from. You mean guilt? So instead of a leap of faith, it became, this is all meant to be so that I can make a better quilt. Beginning to feel like you wanted to get laid, I must admit. Because it all couldn't have been for the bunny, the soundtracks, the co-written poems, champagne mornings, picking out utensils, snap bracelets, the Philadelphia stories, sunlit faces on couches, blue lit balconies, poker and family. Did you get what you wanted, and did it feel good? Like the beginning of the world, a moment's pleasure without one girl, someone to dance upon your fucking morning wood. Did you get what you wanted? A bottle of wine on a Saturday evening from your 12 days of summer ending.
Spell incorrectly. Put letters together in slang. Feel my heart change. So out the universe went my tongue. Swinging on hope, I clung and wished upon that star. Squeeze, witness these scars of days so long they could burn the brown off the back of my neck, make me doubt my own name. Nights so cold, snow felt like the warmest blanket, and even that wasn't warm enough to hide who I became. Scars of days when I felt so lost, the map under my nose couldn't show me where my home was, yeah. Stop pointing it out, because no good it does. When so lonesome one gets, tears run out and are replaced by laughter. I used to pull emptiness out of my pocket and swore it was $1. It wasn't even a monetary thing, just wanted to see something that would work. I swear I got a scar from my chin, hitting my chest so many times my throat ran dry from falling words on deaf ears and absent phone lines. Got bruises on my knees from standing on them for so long. Some say it's shit that makes you strong, so I try to make something out of nothing. Like $1 out of emptiness. Like when he touched me wrong and I justified the cause like it was my fault, like I broke some law, like maybe in my 7-year-old body I was subliminally asking for it. Or those endless Sundays you slowly cut down my spirit slit, taking my mother's sons and my father's pride, leaving them with that one-eared daughter who heard what no one was listening to. So what you're unmistakable with, this family you capsize, I get it. Fall on it. I was the culprit, I'll take it. Fuck it. Had those days and nights when warmth was a distant friend. Life's jokes were too much to contend somewhere between a ringless phone and prison bars, unpaid debts and early morning cigarettes. Squeeze, witness these scars, wish upon that star. Out in the universe went this tongue, sealed and stamped to hope. I clung. So we're watching this movie. And the girl, she shines when her love is near. In his arms she binds her heart to him. His smile, her limb that helps her go on. Helps him be a man, and together they scan, looking for home. Hers in the sky, his on the other side, till they look at each other. Really look at each other. And find their home has no borders, like clouds and walls, ropes and magic balls. For in each other, they find solace. The shop boy and his fallen star. They become one another's compass. Their love story, their very own atlas, their journey of a week sets the plot for their voyage to be free. But in the end, as stated before, freedom is not bound sometimes by expectations or social jurisdictions, but sometimes freedom is unexpected, spontaneous, and the burst of love's fierceness cannot be contained in silly predictions of how things should be or could be. Sometimes love has its own expeditions to one's soul. In the most unlikeliest of pairs, like a shop boy and his fallen star. An audacious feat to win the heart of a girl so sweet, so bright, so far out of his league, so far her usual company is amongst the moon and the clouds that serve her hell, even Jupiter and Mars. A daring undertaking to want love from a boy who has his own ideas of whom he is to marry, settling on the town's prize of a lady. A mortal, so beautiful, not even a fallen star could compete with all her pretty, and yet they are there, side by side, in an adventure that serves them up. Love.
Dear kid, they say with great power comes great responsibility. I always thought the more responsibility you took, the more empowered you become. Allowing your circumstances to dictate your character just makes you a mere victim.
It is, you're right. Good love story, I'll give you that much. A vacation from these scars that define us, but in this world, though, she'd inevitably turn dust. 127 minutes later, back to reality. It's a shining star when it finds out I never really mattered.
I know. It's a tough one.
Our fate does not lie in the hand we're dealt. It lies in how we play it. Love, Mom. P.S. You're such a game shark.